So I'm doing a little bit of cleaning here. Well, straightening it up. I'm digging the dirt from around these posts so I can put fence on them. And just wanted to show you runners doing what they do. Looking for all the bugs. So just dragging the York rake around. But if you don't know about runners, and a lot of you who do watch my channel do, runners are voracious, absolutely voracious when it comes to insects. They don't really damage your plants. They leave them all alone, but they just go for the bugs. This kind of duck isn't really a dabbling duck. To some extent, like they don't really dabble and dig holes and all that good stuff. They'll stick their bill in and kind of shake and pull out, if they feel anything, but they don't just dig holes. So these, if you're looking for a good way to control pests in your garden, runner ducks are a great way to do that. Just because they don't eat your plants and don't damage your beds. In fact, they help aerate them to some extent. So any other breed of duck, however, you're going to have a bad time with. Like those Welsh Harlequins and Cayugas over there. You don't want to put them in your garden. They will absolutely destroy your plants for you. And the same with Muscovy ducks. Muscovy ducks are terrible. They are a terrible, terrible idea for a garden. They will destroy everything you have, down to ripping the roots out. Muscovies are not good pest control for a garden, but if you have a nasty pond, they do wonders. Muscovies have a voracious appetite too for everything. They're somewhere between a duck and a goose, so they're basically carnivores and herbivores, omnivores, right? They eat pretty much everything they can stuff down that throat of theirs, including like mice and locusts and salamanders, frogs. They eat it all. But runners, like that guy right there, do not. They just go after the small bugs. They actually are used in extensively. I know we've all seen the videos on YouTube of Asian farmers releasing thousands of ducks. Those are runner ducks. They release them into rice paddies to eat all the apple snails that are an invasive snail there in the rice paddies. And they do a wonderful job. Now my birds, I was just having this conversation with somebody about breeding to SOP. My birds are not SOP, and what that means is standard of perfection. They do not conform to the standard of perfection where the duck stands straight up. These lean forward just a little bit, so these are more farm duty, pet quality. And me personally, I do not want to go SOP. It just doesn't make sense for me since I'm breeding for pet quality. So, it's just one of them things. I make a choice, you got some elitists out there who will be like, your ducks ain't nothing, right? Well, screw them. Got in an argument with a guy on YouTube here recently about cayugas, like that one. He believes that cayugas throughout their entire life will remain black, and that it is a fault or failure because they are not true black through their entire life, 7-ish years. It's wrong. If you ever go to a show and you ask a breeder how old their cayuga is, most of them will say under a year old. Cayuga ducks, as they get older, they molt out and those feathers become white. So like that one right there, you see the little white speck on her? That's a white feather. It's what cayugas do. It's just how it is. You will never, ever see an old cayuga that is all black. It just won't happen, even if you're breeding SOP. Again, you'll have the elitists out there that'll be like, but it's not the case. They always go white, just how it is. You get old, you go white, right? Just like us. So cayugas are the same way. But cayugas, beautiful ducks, and later in life you'll get a duck that looks like a Dalmatian. So, but yeah, runner ducks, great ducks, beautiful ducks, very industrious, but truthfully they die pretty easy. They have fragile leg bones, they can break their legs real easy, and they're a favorite snack of owls and hawks. So one of the negatives of runner ducks, unfortunately. But if you're looking for a good duck to control your pests, that's it. Beautiful little hen. Just doing her thing. Yeah, you're a cutie. Runner ducks are some of my favorite ducks compared to most of the others. So anyway, see you guys.